So what's going on? What's going on? So we've got Bryan Walker operating as a cop today. He'll be doing police duties. So we've got everything that we need. We've got our gun. Got our taser. Oh, I need to make sure I put cartridges in that taser actually. Attachments. This gun doesn't have any attachments. Alright, I thought we had to put cartridges in this taser. You need to have the taser out. Alright, I've got the taser out. The taser is already loaded. Alright, that's good. It's good to know. What else have we got? We've got the handcuffs. We've got the taser cartridges. We probably don't need those in slot 4. So we can change that for the flashlight. Yep, change that for the flashlight. So we've got our taser. And we got the gun, most importantly. Right. Let's head out to the vehicle garage then. Let's head out, see what calls there are, see what people are doing out and about. Oh, did I lock the locker room? 'Tis a good point. Always make sure you've locked the doors behind you. Should we make sure this main door's locked as well? Probably should. It is. Right, let's head out. Let's head out. Fight in progress. Oh dear, we got the fights going on. No, of course, the garage is all the way down the bottom. Gotta remember my way around Vinewood PD station. I'm used to using Mission Row. I'll be honest, Mission Row's a better station for me. I know where everything is in Mission Row. Right, we're heading out this way. Make sure that's locked. Yeah, that's locked behind me. Now, what have we got going on here? Orange lights on this cruiser. We're going to see our mate here, Michael Jackson, we call him. And I think I'm going to go out in. Give me a cruiser. There we go. Let's make sure everything's working on it. Yeah, everything is working. Nice. Everything is working on it. Okay, let's head out onto those streets. Let's go and do something. Oh, it went to open on its own. Whoops. Okay, we've always got to watch that pillar in the middle as well. It's quite annoying.
Hey, I'm gonna get right into this. Vis-a-vis the script, it's fantastic. I mean, it's a true documentary.
Call sign 69 for a radio check. Now, I need to look at keybinds, really. I should probably just head in here and just wait a second, because I really need to look at these keybinds. They're not right. They're not how I want them.
What's the attitude? He's a Chinese factory worker listening to hip-hop on his iPod phone.
Now see, my the push to talk button is always N, right? And every time I push N, it changes the pursuit mode, which is annoying as hell. So I'm gonna change that to 8, because I know there's nothing on 8. And that annoys me like crazy. Execute your favorite emote, caps. Alright. Front antenna. Lock, unlock. Front plate reader. Lock, unlock. So that's 8 and 9 on the number pad, right? But that don't do anything. Doesn't do anything. 8 and 9. Oh, what happened then? So 8 and 9 doesn't do anything on the number pad. Number pad does nothing. So I don't know. I need to really look at these key bindings, because they're not right for this particular server. So I don't know what they're on about. It looks like number pad icon. What's that icon at the top? Yeah, it's the number pad icon. But that says WK Wars 2X, so maybe that's nothing to do with me. I don't know. Get off next stop. That's for the trains. Hold this button to use your vehicle. What? Oh, use your vehicle horn. Right, okay. Key E, key enter, key escape. That's for the carnival. Menu with all your keys. Mouse right. Multi-job. F10? What's F10 got to do with this? See, F10 doesn't work either. I just don't like the way that the keybinds are set up. As soon as I've done my keybinds, we will get out on the road and go and tackle some crime. But I'm really not happy with how these keybinds are working. I really need to get it sorted because I worked a shift last week on this server doing PD, and it was annoying to keep on having these keybinds all clashing with each other. Most of them are okay. It was just like the N was a major one for me. That was major. Open admin menu. We don't need that. Open dispatch menu. Oh. So yeah, this is the dispatch menu. Oh, we can move it from side to side. What does that do? This one here. Alerts. Oh, we're not going to get alerts. Alright. Alerts refreshed. Alright. So I take it, if I select that, blips cleared. Alright. Let's move it back over to where it should be. So we're going to have a look again at our key bindings. So dispatch is fine, the dispatch one, absolutely fine. Open inventory is fine. MDT is fine. Radial menu is fine. Open remote control. See, why have they got open radial menu twice? Open radio is you? What? Yeah, I set my phone to number 5. I can't remember why. I think it was because something was clashing with the P button. Press this button to use your siren. Press this button to use your siren. Left alt. So yeah, because P kept showing the map. So my phone is 5. That's right. Right, okay. Happy with that. I mean, that's all okay. Let's have a look at your arms up. Realtor job menu. Rear antenna. Rear plate reader. Set waypoint to last call locate. Well, yeah, because that's the button to respond. Show player IDs. Call sign 69 for a radio check.
Tempo.
Thank you very much. Have a good shift.
You too.
So yeah, we're radio checking fine. Some of these are ridiculous. They've got so many for the skateboard. So G is tackle. I think I might change that. No, I didn't say tab. I said R1 on the fucking... Alright. Alright, we'll leave that as 9. We'll leave that as 9. And I'll go into my fucking... Yeah, we'll go into my handy WASD changer. And we will... Oh, right, okay, because that's set as tab. Alright, well, we're going to change that to the number 9. Oh, and of course, it's not going to... Oh, do you know what? Turn that off for a second. Do you know, this is annoying. Right, now we've done it. Now we've done it. Right, we'll change that to 9. Right, so that will key up on the radio when I push R1 on the controller. Z was set for... Oh, do you know what I'm going to do, actually? We'll set that back to tab. And I will... Can we rename... Oh. Can we rename the slots? Add a new config. Alright, that's fine, but I want to rename the slots. So I'm using REWASD to do my to basically it basically allows me to change what the controller does and what the mouse does, depending on what server I'm playing at the time. It means that you don't have to push so many buttons on the keyboard. But that's of no use to us. And now it's disappeared off my screen altogether. Okay. So you can't see this on my screen. But what I can do, if I change this to display capture instead of game capture, you'll be able to see the menu of REWASD. I want to be able to... Why is this locked when I've got a fucking license? I've got a license with you. For fuck's sake, it says I've got a license. But you won't let me fucking change the slots. Like, what? You want me to pay more? I mean, it's a fucking joke. It really is. So, these slots aren't available anyway. Well, I might as well rename this as no pixel. See if I'm allowed back on there. And then we'll clone it. Oh, well, we need a new. We need a new. And we will call this Ember RP. So what we can do is we can clone NoPixel to oh, for God's sake. No, it's not what we want. That's really annoying. So I've got to do the whole thing again, basically. Oh, it ain't worth it right now. It's really not worth it. I might as well just import. Where is the file location for that? What is the file location? Users, public documents, profiles, controller, and then in there. Right, okay, so if I go to this, and import, I need to go to C drive. Oh, 43 gig left. Oh my god. That's not good. Users, public documents, that one, PS4 remote controller, and NoPixel. Yay, we've copied it! NoPixel copy. Right, so we're going to get rid of this. We don't need this. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that, rename it to Ember RP, because the majority of the buttons are fine. It's just the occasional button that needs changing. So 9 will be my radio, which would be really useful for doing chase commentary. Now, I need. What does Z do? Let's go back to our key bindings. Really, what I could do with is tackle. So I'm gonna go and do that one as G. Yep. And we're going to apply that, and that'll be fine. Now that can be minimized. So if we go back to OBS, take display capture off, and just do game capture. Okay, talk over radio is 9. Cruise control, toggle engine is also G. Alright. Toggle keybind lock. Toggle seatbelt, toggle vehicle locks. Toggle cursor on your phone. Toggle the flash. Toggles point. Toggle keybind slots. Toggle door lock. Use items in slot 1, 2, 3, 4. View invoices. Lick ice cream. I mean, what? What? What about fucking carnival, like all these buttons for carnival. So why does it keep on going on about radar? It keeps going on about radar bindings not being right. Every time I lock the car, it will say bindings activated or bindings like that. Radar key binds active. Yeah, we'll just leave it on A mode because I don't want to fuck about with that. It keeps on going on about radar bindings enabled, and it's like, what the fuck? Because it doesn't say anything in here about radar. And I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, it's weird. It is fucking weird. Everything's about carnival. Like, open. Now see, you may not place items when in a vehicle. Alright, get out of the vehicle. Stop doing that. Right, I need to change that, obviously, because that is for somewhere I don't... What? Alright, so that's going to let you place items on the floor. I don't want to place any of my items on the floor. So... But how do we get rid of that now? I don't want to place any items on the floor. Get rid of that. Right, that's gone. That can stop. Right, I'm going to have to go to the console. And I'm going to have to do unbind keyboard
They fake what they feel.
F4.
She got the part after I hit that.
Now, I need the key binding that's going to show up the correct. But I don't know where it is. Where the fuck is that? Right, so I don't know where that is. It might be in there. No, of course it's not. Oh, where the fuck was that? Now see, all of that was in a ticket that I no longer have access to, which is annoying. That is annoying. Request account. Let's see, there's nothing there. There is nothing there. That is annoying. This channel doesn't have any pinned messages. Okay, I mean I know generally what the call sign is for that. What the keybind is for that. So FiveM show ID. Oh, they're on about running scripts. You don't want to run a script. Oh my god, they're all on about making scripts for it. No. Console command. Console commands. List of client-side console commands. Bind. Lists all configured bindings. Right, okay.
Hi, yeah, I wanted to check on my car. Yeah, I cracked it up pretty bad.
Speed limiter road management for Police MP, but we're not on Police MB. We're on.
Info.
Yeah, cut the shit. Were they interested? Fuck the front door. They can put in a new one. You kidding? We gotta make them put down an offer. Yeah? Today.
So we haven't got anything on Ember.
What's going on?
I want to know what these radar keybinds are. What are these radar keybinds?
Italian, I got it, but close enough.
I want to know what they are. But everything's fucking carnival. Carnival. Like, behave. Toggle door lock. Toggles keybind slots. Right, okay. That's annoying. Let's go in and say hello. Just see two lots go in, so let's go and say hello.
136 will be 10-7 for 5 max.
Tempo.
Hey, firm.
I don't know. I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about it. Just fucking. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, you Brian Walker?
Freddie said it was Rodney.
Yeah, I'm Brian.
Let the crime begin.
I dig the call sign,
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you.
but we gotta change it back to 148. All right?
148.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, 148 your call sign. Hey, I can't get over that call
Is it?
that outfit. Yeah, you're 148.
Yeah, you
I'm
put
148.
069.
Yeah. In the roster sheet, Brian Walker. We don't have anything below 100.
Oh, I didn't check the roster sheet, did I? Oh,
Where'd you get
naughty
the
me.
069 from?
I just put it in. They were one of the one of the cadets said to me, "Oh, you still haven't set your call sign." I was like, "Yeah, I have," and he's like, "Yeah, but I can't see it, so I just put anything in." I forgot to look at the roster sheet, to be honest.
All right.
So
Yeah, I
it's
saw that. I
it
was
should be
making sure.
148.
Yeah, 148.
All right, I'll change that now.
Brian, I know I don't look like my normal self, but that's because I'm just coming out of an event. I would like to talk to you before you go on patrol. Can you follow me?
Oh, Scuba Steve.
Follow Scuba.
Yeah, of course, man. Let me just turn my engine off. Let me just turn this engine off. I've left this engine running.
And if you want, you can change the texture to your pants because it's kind of sticking out. You see that?
I looked, and I looked on the PDF, and the number for the pants, I can't change.
Oh, fuck. Did you try it's like the very, very last one?
All right, I
No.
don't have much time. We gotta make this
Yeah,
quick.
sorry, bro. I was just turning off my engine. Sorry, bro.
You're good. You're good. I just don't have much time. Because I just was coming around for this event.
Yeah,
But, I'm
I
glad
was
you're
trying to
here.
get to that event, but I ended up missing it. There was some issues
good.
getting in, issues flying into the city. So, but I'm here now.
Glad you're here.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
I got. Let me change
I
my
missed that
uniform.
event. I wanted to get that 500 grand, you know, in the car, but
It was
Oh, well.
I gave away like 200,000 total. It's pretty good.
oh, was it? Oh, okay. I wanted that car.
Yeah, Rodney got that car.
Rodney? Oh my
Rodney
god.
did. Yeah, he won the
You
the
know,
final race and got it.
He's gonna be boasting like for a week about that now.
Yep. Other people won like 20 grand and 10 grand and stuff like that.
Nice, nice.
I just got to change my uniform. Sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, no worries.
What's up, buddy?
101, show me 1041 and 10-7 at FiveM.
What you say?
Hey, firm.
I'll be in my office. Let me talk to Brian.
I know what this is about. I know what this is about.
All right, boss. Come on.
This is about desync issues.
You have a good weekend with the fam?
Yeah, it was all good. Thanks, Chief. All good.
Good to hear that.
Yeah, back for another week of policing, so...
Definitely. All right, so I wanted to talk to you because I got a report from a civilian who lives down on Grove Street. They said the last time you were on shift, I believe it was Friday, or was it Saturday? Friday.
It would have been Friday, Chief, yeah.
Yeah, they said that when you were on duty Friday, you were on Grove Street for around an hour, and I was just curious on what you were doing on Grove Street.
I did attend Grove Street, but that was only patrolling. I wasn't on Grove Street for an hour. There was an earlier incident on Grove Street earlier on the Friday, which led to the incident with Tommy Johnson. Was it? Is it Johnson? Tommy Johnson?
The guy who like we had the
Um,
issues with before the city blew up.
yeah, that's right. Well, he came back and handed himself in straight after, and he was dealt with accordingly.
So I'm more worried
Um,
about there was like an incident where you remember I popped on duty. You were looking for somebody in your vehicle and your cadet was like running back to the station. This is what I was recalling. This is like right before I got back on duty.
the cadet was running back to the station.
Yeah, I saw him over like near Pink Cage.
I
It was actually like north
don't
Alta
recall
Street
that.
actually. Okay, so essentially you were
The
in I
cadet
believe
was
a
with
car.
me. Are you talking about Cadet Fresh or
Arden
Cadet Long? Are
Long.
you talking about Cadet Long? Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
something I
I
don't know what transpired before that, but basically Arden was running and he was like almost back to the station. I got on duty. I saw a blip. I just I drove to it, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't know. I just separated from Bryan, and I was getting punched." That's what Arden said. He said he was getting punched
Oh
and he didn't
yes,
help him.
yeah, that was the Tommy Johnson incident. Tommy was paid $5,000 by an unnamed individual. He wouldn't tell me who. He was paid $5,000 to punch Cadet Long. It was like a dare. It was like, I'll pay
Sounds
you
made
five
up,
grand
right?
if you punch. Well, yeah, it does. It does
Sounds like a
sound
cop
made up.
out.
And he wouldn't tell me who gave him that money. He just wanted to punch Cadet Long. I believe that Tommy and Cadet Long have had some sort of beef maybe in the past. That was the impression I
Yeah.
got. Um,
All he told me was that
and
Arden said that he was Bryan. Like he said, "Yeah, my name is Bryan," and that caused a big argument between him and his group. Therefore, he punched him because he thought that he lied to him about his name. That's what I
yeah,
got from
I don't
Tommy.
know why Cadet Long identified himself as me. We
Well,
pulled
Arden, of
up
course, said that
at
he never said that. He
well,
never said
yeah,
that
I
you
mean,
said that.
I didn't hear him say that either. But this is what Tommy told me as well. Tommy told me the same story. This is why
Yeah.
he'd punched Cadet Long, and then in custody, his story changed, and he said actually he'd been paid 5K.
Yeah.
And this was in front of Cadet Fresh, because after the city storm, we all came back. Cadet Fresh was on, and Cadet Fresh was actually watching me deal with that issue. And he said in front of both of us that he'd been paid 5K to do that. And I was
Gotcha.
like,
Gotcha.
well, who paid you to do that? And he was like, oh, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to invoke the fifth. And I was like, right, okay, no worries, and I didn't push it any further. The reason why me and Cadet Long were separated for a short amount of time was we both gave chase on foot for Tommy
You gonna have a catch up
after
at some
he'd
point?
punched Cadet Long straight in the face with brass knuckles. For no reason. He just walked up to him, punched him in the face, and ran off.
right now.
And we were actually there just patrolling, and the reason why we'd stopped was we were actually just talking to the guys that were down there. I know a lot of crime goes on down there, and I know a few of the people down there. We were doing a bit of community engagement. There weren't any calls to deal with, so we were just doing some community engagement and just saying hello and showing our faces. And that is what then led up to Tommy running across the road and punching Cadet Long. Now, Tommy had actually asked me a few minutes beforehand Can I punch Cadet Long in the face? Can you give me permission to do that? And I said, well, if you do that, you will be arrested for assault on a government employee. Because that is not acceptable behaviour. You will be arrested for assault on police. And he
Justified.
left it at that and didn't say anything. He just walked off. And then, 2-3 minutes later, he's run across the road and punched Cadet Long straight in the face with the brass knuckles. We've given chase. We got separated because Cadet Long continued the chase on foot. I ran back to grab my cruiser because we were in the process of losing Tommy. He was a very fast runner, and I ran back to get the cruiser so that we could continue the chase. And we've got a vehicle, we're able to use the vehicle.
Where did that start at? Grove Street? Man, I found
That was
him all the
Grove
way up
Street,
North
yeah.
Ulster Street. I found him way far away from Grove Street. So like,
Well, he was running after Tommy for some time, and then I was doing an area search, but Cadet Long wasn't giving me updates on the radio as to his position. There was just radio silence. I wasn't able to get him on the radio. So I called out a couple of times on the radio, didn't hear anything back. So I continued just doing an area search for Tommy, and then that's when we found out that he'd actually gone and basically done a big circle, gone back to Grove Street, picked up his van, and that was the pink and green van that was subsequently later impounded by yourself. But he ran us around the city. He ran us ragged in that van.
all right, stop talking. I feel like you're very long-winded sometimes when you talk, and like you give me very detailed answers, but you don't need to. Like you could be more efficient with your words if you don't mind, because I can't be here all day. But listen, man. Ultimately, I got a call because you. So there's a couple things I want to mention off of what you just said, but I don't even know where to fucking. You just gave me so much info. But number one, that place on Grove Street, I get there's a lot of crime there, but I also have a house there, so like not everybody who lives there is committing crime. I also have like renters who I don't rent to criminals, so not only am I living in that house, but also if I have any renters there, they're also more than likely not going to have contraband and stuff you got to worry about. I also got a mention. Somebody mentioned to me that you walked up and checked VIN numbers on somebody's cars that was in a residential driveway without any probable cause to do so. I was just wondering if you could detail that also.
I haven't done that on anyone's driveway without probable cause. I did check 2 VIN numbers, I recall, on that Friday shift when we were looking for a stolen vehicle. And they came up. One of them came up as positive. I found the stolen vehicle. It's the second VIN number that I checked.
Was that in somebody's private residence?
Negative.
Okay, well, somebody sent me like body cam footage of you checking someone's car in their residence on their driveway, on their private property. So,
The VINs I recall checking, they were outside. They were outside the casino. The VINs I recall checking, they were outside the casino.
To my knowledge, they said on this body cam footage when we watched it, you walked up to the car when it was in their driveway. Like absolutely in their driveway. Like there's no way you could say it wasn't in their driveway. And you checked the VIN and noticed it was there was an issue with it. It might have been like scratched or it's a little scuffed or something like that. Are you starting to recall what I'm talking about?
No, I don't recall this.
Really? Okay, that's surprising. Right. I don't know how you forget this, but no big deal. All right, no problem. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, you know we don't check vehicles' VIN numbers, let alone on residential properties, but unless we have probable cause to do so, we're not.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
You know that, right? Okay.
Yeah, of course. I always need probable cause or a reasonable suspicion.
I wonder how they got you on body cam doing that when you didn't do that and you don't remember doing that. That's weird.
Maybe that was the area that we were looking for the stolen vehicle. Was it anywhere near casino?
No, it was on Grove Street in a residential parking like driveway. No big deal, man. Not gonna lose any. Not gonna lose any sleep
I
about
mean,
it.
I did
Another.
have various calls all through the night, and there were a couple of stolen vehicle
Okay, but you
calls.
just
One
got
of
done
them
telling me
was
that
at
there weren't
Grove
any calls
Street.
coming in when you were on Grove Street, though. There wasn't any calls. You were just.
I mean, that was earlier on in the evening when we were, doing that community engagement down there. I'd seen a couple of people that I knew. I was just like, "Hey, what up?" And that's what led to Cadet Long eventually getting punched by Tommy. But after the storm and when Cadet Fresh came back, Cadet Fresh logged off. I was the only one on, and I was driving around that area, and there was a stolen vehicle call that came in at Grove Street. So, I was down Grove Street a couple of times that shift, and
Yeah,
on one of
man.
those occasions it was because we had a call there.
You are more than welcome to like go on Grove Street, and like communicate with the public. Obviously, you can't overextend. You can't just be ignoring calls. And I'm not saying that you were, but this is what I got a report of. You were literally standing there for an hour talking to people, sticking your nose into people's VIN numbers and scanning VIN numbers of cars that were in driveways, and all around just kind of ignoring your duties and investigating something that um, you and the other cadet ended up getting separated about while investigating. And I just feel like the whole thing kind of spun out of proportion, probably because he didn't have much experience and he thought that he knew what to do. And you have experience and you know what to do. So he was like pulling one side, you were pulling the other, trying to do two different things, and it just got confusing. So I'm not too worried about that. I would just tell you, if you have a cadet with you, don't lose sight of them. If they hit a corner and you can't see
Yeah.
them
Okay.
anymore, go to the other side of the corner. You got to take it upon
Yeah.
yourself to stick up with them, because unfortunately,
Yeah.
they're
Absolutely.
cadets. They'll run into the middle of the highway and get ran over by a car, and somehow get shot at in the process during their getting hit. Cadets are fucking another breed. And then also you rammed. I don't know if you remember this, but we were on the side over here, and we were trying to detain those three people who were in the van, and you rammed us. And I already talked to you about this briefly, and you said that first you said it was your bubble. It might have been due to desync, and then you told me that you had been
Yeah.
chasing them
Yeah.
all
It
night. So
was.
I just want to
It
reiterate that
was.
if you weren't doing that, and
Yeah.
if you
It
had
was
an effort to
desync.
try to block them, okay, okay. And
No,
if
it
you
was
were,
desync.
yeah,
So I attempted to block the vehicle in. That was my intention, to block the vehicle, but not to make contact with it. But yeah, I was having issues with the bubble. I had a desync,
that's fine. I
and
get that.
it was unfortunate that I'd hit the vehicle and there were people stood next to the vehicle, and they subsequently got injured, and I believe one of those persons was yourself. So I can only
Okay,
apologise for that issue, but it
it's okay,
wasn't
man. I just want to
a
talk about
deliberate
it. That's
issue
it.
on my part.
I appreciate you telling me, clearing that up. Ultimately, man, this is all minor stuff. One last thing, I just want to talk to you. I don't know if I have already harped about a win mentality. Have we talked about a win mentality?
No, I don't think you've mentioned that. No.
Okay, so this city's new. There's a lot of cool stuff happening, right? People are
Mhm.
excited. People are fired up. They want to be here. We want to make this an environment where we keep it that way. We don't want,
Yeah, of
you
course.
know, I I've been around over 10 years doing this, like in Los Santos. And when Los Santos didn't look this nice, I was hanging out in the old Los Santos. Been around a long time, and I know how the
Yeah.
criminal
Mhm.
life is. I know how the legal life is. I know how if you get a cop after you just started a boost, or you just started a bank robbery, and they're ramming you or they're breaching your bank robbery like 5 minutes in, you're not going to be very happy, and you're probably not going to want to wake up the next day in that same city. Probably want to find a new city
Yeah.
because the cops are
Mhm.
just fucking annoying. So this place, I'm really trying to harp on everybody to make sure that they know that we have to like always practice. We want to have the preservation of life before anything. We want to make sure everybody's safe. So if somebody's in harm's way, we want to try to escalate the situation and get them out of there, but always try to de-escalate and make things as calm as possible whenever we can. So if we do have a chase, unless they get aggressive, we shouldn't be going for a pit unless we have high command or supervisory permission. You shouldn't just take it upon yourself to be like, all right, well, I think it's been long enough this chase. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a pit. Only time is if they have like another secondary vehicle coming and trying to ram you, or they're being overly aggressive and trying to ram you off the road in the primary car. Then you could go for a pit. But just I don't think I have had this discussion with you, so I have to because I have it with everybody. Just be very lenient. We're not going to ruin anybody's day. We want to have fun before we um, just catch a criminal and arrest them as fast as we can. We want to, let the chase go for a little longer. If they fly out of their car, maybe just make sure they're all right before you just try to run and get them in handcuffs first thing. Unless it's a situation where it's high risk and we have to get them in cuffs. They have a gun. There's a possibility they might shoot us. But if they're like, they just stole a car and they haven't attacked anybody and they're just trying to evade in a car and it's you know somewhat safe, like they're not on all over the other side of the road on the sidewalks, we can let that chase go for a little bit and just have some fun. So that's what I'm trying to portray, and I hope you're like-minded because I don't want the win all the time. I'd rather us teach a lesson to someone than just go for the W.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and there's been I feel there's been quite a lot of occasions where I have been sort of quite lenient on people. I try and give benefit of the doubt, and unless there's um, you know evidence that proves beyond a reasonable doubt, I tend to err on the side of caution, and give them the benefit of the doubt a little bit. Unless there's blatant evidence, you know, we kind of just let it lie, and that's kind of how I've been when I've been working in this city, anyway. Because I appreciate, you want to build up city numbers and things. You want people to move into the city and not feel harassed or targeted all the time by cops.
The time will come when we have to try hard, and the criminals are going to try hard, or else they're going to lose all their stuff. But we're not there yet. Like everyone's just learning right now. Even us, we're still exploring, learning new stuff every day, adding stuff to the armory, trying to get our garage set up. So we're not at our A game yet. Um, so we just got to know where we're at kind of in the city. But those are the things I wanted to have a discussion with you about. I don't plan on changing your rank or nothing at the moment. Like and I don't think you need more training because I think you are more than capable. I just wanted to have an open discussion and let you know my standard of what I'm trying to push for this department. And I hope you still want to stick around.
Yeah, of course, Chief. I'm with you. Yeah, I appreciate what you said. And yeah, I just need to adapt a couple of ways of working. That's all. And
We're ready to lose.
when we're doing ride-alongs and things, I'll make sure that that cadet stays in my sight at all times. I have kind of been a little bit lax on that. I will admit that. I've kind of given the cadets a little bit more, maybe a little bit more freedom than I should have.
Probably.
When they're sort of on the chase and things like that, I need to, lead a little bit more on that and make sure that they're not out of my sight. So yeah, I'll take those points on board and adjust my way of working.
I appreciate it. That's all I ask. And I will try to be, there if you need me, and we'll always be here. My door's always open, but I'll try to be a role model also. I'll try to act on what I say.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. I appreciate what you've said though, Chief, and I'll take it on board and
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing
hopefully
anything if I just left this report alone and never talked to you about it. I'm at least going to bring this stuff up to you. Um,
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because we're accountable for what goes on as well. We're not above the law. We need to make sure we're doing everything by the book. But yeah, I'll make sure to take those points on board.
And then in other news, incident ID 42, the title, um, you may have to like delete a little bit of it to see the entire thing. So you kind of just got to play with it. But I want you to like have the date and everything. So you want to like take out the possession and just put like POSS or something with a dot. That might work. The summary is excellent. It's in third person. It leaves all the officer testimony details in. I agree 100% with the with the charges you went with. It's okay to do the 2 counts. You did a great job. Don't expect for us to be doing deals like that very often, by the way. That was just like kind of a one-time thing. And I know that was your first day and that was a bad example, but that's kind of just for command to be making those kind of deals.
Okay, what did we give him? Okay, I believe this was the one.
It was the one where we made the deal, remember? We let the 2 people go for the one.
Yes, correct. That's right.
Yeah. You did a great job. I really appreciate your efforts with this arrest report. If every single one looks like this, you're gonna really do well here, paperwork wise.
Yeah, I do try with the paperwork. I do try to sort of make concise notes about exactly what happened, and to show that we're validated in what we're doing.
Have to be. I just had this discussion with these guys a few minutes ago about probable cause and having evidence and why it's so important before the event. But other than that, that's all I had. Do you have any questions or anything you would like to talk about?
No, I've changed that title. The date is still slightly cut off, but you can see that it was 6th of April.
I'm not
It's
too
just
worried
missed
about
off
this
the
one. I
year.
just mean like for future reference. I can see it. 4/6/24. Perfect.
But yeah, I just shortened that down. But yeah, I appreciate your feedback on that as well. I'll make sure that the charges are a little bit shorter, or maybe just the main charges put in there, and then the additional charges can just be listed on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Yep.
So you're saying the deal that we did with Tommy Johnson,
Yeah.
would you say that
It's
was
been
too
burnt.
lenient?
Yeah, it's been burning me up. That guy, the other guy, literally attacked both of us and had weed on him. We definitely should have booked him too. So it was my fault. I should have just tweaked the deal. But I'm good on my word. If I tell you that I'm gonna do it, and I had already told that guy, I'll tell you what, 2-for-1 special, and then we ended up frisking him and finding weed. So I was kind of fucked. But
Is that the guy that had like 200 odd bags of weed on him?
yeah, Rice Miller. No, Tommy had 200 bags of weed on him, which it's in the evidence for this arrest report under 42. I put it in there. There was
Yes,
208
correct. So
baggies.
I removed the weed from Mr. Miller.
Yeah, we had to confiscate it. I'm just saying we should have charged him with it. And you remember he attacked
Yeah.
us too.
He did.
So
Yes.
it's my fault.
So he had that removed, and I put that into the evidence locker, and then with Tommy's, you'd removed the weed from him. So I did make a note in the report that you would add that to the evidence locker as soon as you were back in the city.
Yeah, I've updated the evidence to show. I put a picture of the locker, and then I also put how much I found on him. That's all. That's on your
Yeah,
report.
because that was a lot of weed. That was a lot of weed.
Fuck's sake, 208. Yeah, I wonder how much that street value is. It's got to be a
Yeah,
lot.
I mean, what, a bag of weed, a gram of weed is what,
At least
10, 20
$10.
bucks?
Yeah, at
Yeah,
least.
10, 20 bucks depending on the grade. So you've got 208 there. That's
Leave
a
2K.
lot of money. Yeah, and he's lost out on that. Hopefully he's learnt a lesson.
I bet it's
Either
more.
to not get caught or to maybe just give up the whole weed game altogether.
Yeah,
But it's like I've always said, if we don't have criminals, we'd be out of a job. You wouldn't need police.
that is true.
108's back 10-8.
So, it's just one of them things. If we didn't have these guys going out doing this stuff, we wouldn't have a job.
Did you see our new SOPs?
I did, yes. Yeah, you sent those to me Friday.
Oh, yeah, they were already out when you got hired, right? Or
Yes.
did they come after?
Oh no, they came out just after. So I got hired,
Okay.
and then they came out
Sweet.
about a couple of hours after I'd been hired. So yeah, I have checked them out. The
Okay, yeah, I'd
procedures
recommend
there,
just
yeah, I
read them
have read
before
them.
you go out there on patrol, because you may miss out on a couple things, or it says a lot about how to, like, if you have any questions when you're out there in the field, the SOPs will most likely have the answer to it. But obviously, I'm around too if you can't find it.
Sure, yeah, I will
Probably
give it
I'm the
another
only
read
one.
because I gave it one read over, but I will keep referring to it and keep
Okay.
reading it because yeah, the SOPs here are new to me. Obviously, I'm used to slightly different ways of working, so I do
For
need to
sure.
keep referring back to that document. But I'll keep doing that.
Sure,
I'll
136
keep
back 10-8.
reading it over.
Great, I appreciate it. I need to get food or else I'm gonna pass out.
Do you need some food?
I got some actually in my pocket here in my evidence bag. I'm good. Thank you.
I'm the same actually. You just reminded me I haven't looked at mine.
Everybody was dropping like flies when we first started the event. 4 people drowned and died of starvation. Who knows what else?
Oh really? Was it a good event though? Did everyone enjoy it?
I think so. I had a blast. A lot of fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, I was gutted I couldn't make it. I'd planned to come on, but yeah, just having issues with getting a flight back into the city. So
I
yeah, I
understand.
was a bit disappointed, but I'm here for the night shift now, so I'm going to be on and working for quite a bit now. I'm not going to be going anywhere, so I've literally just logged on actually, just when
Sure,
you
126,
guys
76,
arrived at
so
the
it's
garage.
latest reckless call.
Yeah, I just saw you and wanted to pull you
Heading
aside because
towards
I'm
the
gonna have to
burger
go
shot
for a
area.
bit.
It's gonna be the
I'm just
same.
coming to host
The
the event.
reckless is the same green bike that
I
was
do have my
stolen earlier.
Lieutenant Jack Pecan
being around as well.
around, and I should be
Copy that.
back this evening,
Great
probably
ocean
in like
case are
3
heading that
hours or
way.
4 hours, if you'll be around.
Yeah, I'm going to be around for what, the next 18 hours. I'm planning an 18-hour shift today, so yeah, I'm
Yeesh.
going to be around for a while. I do a bit of CCTV, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
So
checked you out. I checked you out.
I tend to do marathons on there, and yeah, I do a lot on there. I'm trying to build up the status on there, so I do a lot of that, and yeah, that's why I end up doing long shifts, and then have a little nap and start it all over again.
Gotcha.
Thank you there, Conway, for
I'll try to help you
the
out.
subscription.
Let me go follow.
Yeah, thank you. I've just noticed that. Thank you.
Let me go hit the follow button. There you go. Of
Yeah, I just noticed. Thank you.
course,
Moving
man.
facing eastbound Bay City Ave.
Thank you for all you
Speed
do,
traffic
and if you need
indicated.
anything, I'm here. Okay. I'm sorry I blew up a
Copy that.
little bit. I'm not bipolar. I just am passionate about what we do.
Yeah, and I get that, Chief. That comes across quite a lot. That you're passionate and just enthusiastic, and I'm the same. I'm the same. You know, I know if there was, something that needs to be spoken about, I'd much rather, you do what you've done. You know, pull me aside and say, Brian, I need to have a quick chat. And that's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's how we get better together as a team.
Yeah, I agree. And I
And
would, if the roles were reversed, I wouldn't look at you any differently for, telling me how it is. If I had a fault.
yeah, I mean, absolutely. I'd feel a bit awkward pulling the chief aside. To be fair.
Who knows, man? If
um,
you want it, one day this could be yours.
well, you never
I
know.
won't be here
You never
forever.
know
I
the
probably
way
got
the
another
wind's
month
gonna
or two.
blow.
I'm interim. I probably got another month or two under my belt until I feel confident enough that we got enough members for the new chief. I am only here temporarily.
Oh, so you're not thinking about doing it permanently?
No, sir.
Hey, firm.
My mind's made up.
Is your GPS
I had a blast, and I'm
Let
continuing
me
to have fun every
check it
day.
out.
But I'm getting things ready for the new guy.
Oh, okay.
Over
So,
and
well, you'd rather just be out there on the beat as a normal officer, would you?
I would, yeah. Rather be a lead
Okay.
detective.
Fuck. I got the license plate.
Nice.
Guess he drove by me when I was.
Yeah, I mean that's a good plan.
My plate
Sounds
reader,
like a
reader
good
logged
plan.
onto a car
I mean,
or the bike.
being a chief, it comes with a
Think it's
lot of
heading eastbound?
paperwork, doesn't it?
Yeah, unless you get a team who does it all for you.
Yeah, when I was checking out my GPS, I guess he passed.
That's cool. I've been in a chief position where I literally did nothing. All my
you're
team
good.
just did everything, and I just kind of directed, pointed my finger.
Yeah. Mhm.
That was for 2 years, but that was in the old Los Santos, not like this. You know what I mean by that,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm. Yeah. I know
Okay.
what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm a veteran as well. So, I mean, I've been around for what since 2015, 2016, I think. Yeah, about 2016.
Nice. I started in 2012.
So yeah, I mean, um, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I think it was 2015 actually. Yeah, so I'm coming up to 10 years next year. So it's been a long time.
Long time. Time flies.
Yeah, and in different cities, different eras. I've been on the crim side, the civ side, the prison side, working prison guard. I've done a whole range of different things over the years, and yeah, and now I'm into the law enforcement side of it, and really enjoy doing that. So
Me too, man. I'm glad you're here. I think you're a great guy, and I see you going far. Just we need to have some discussions sometimes, just like everybody.
yeah, I mean it's just professional development. That's all I see it
Yep.
as, and some coaching. That's all I see it as.
Does anyone know if we have a storm in there?
I'd much rather, you pull me aside like
Hey,
this
firm.
and sort of mention these things, because otherwise, we're not going to grow, we're not going to develop, we're not going to learn. We all make
Absolutely.
mistakes. We all do a couple of things wrong. I mean, sometimes it's not our fault. Sometimes it's a bubble or a desync. Sometimes it's just one of them type of things. But if people are doing wrong, then yeah, if you've got reports or whatever like that need discussing, then they need to be discussed. That's how it is. We're not above the law. We're here to enforce it, not to break it, not to overstep the mark either. So if a civ has put a report in, it's much better to discuss it.
Discuss it. Exactly. Thanks for understanding.
Yeah, no problem at all, Chief. I'm gonna head out, and I was
Cool, man.
just in the process of changing a few muscles because there's
Oh, I
a couple of
apologize.
issues. No, that's what I was doing out in the car. I was just changing a few muscles around. Can I ask you about the radar?
Yeah, so you use your F5 muscle, but if it's locked, then you gotta use your L muscle. to unlock the controller.
Yeah, because what happens with that is then it interferes with the door lock because that's the same muscle.
So, you may have to just change that to something else because you are able to.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
with
so I'm
me,
going to
I kind of
change the
just
door
spam.
lock.
I kind of just spam the L muscle until the radar is on and it's locked at the same time. Well, once you get your radar up and
Yeah,
running, you could just lock the controls and you don't need them again.
Yeah, okay. So it's the F5 muscle once the radar's enabled.
41, hi guys.
F5 muscle will open up the controller, and then the L muscle will unlock the controller if you can't open it up.
Come back, Phil.
Right, got it. I think I'm just going to change the door lock muscle
Not a bad idea.
to something else because, I mean, that's annoying. You know, every time I lock or unlock the door, the radar's coming up, enabled, disabled. It's just getting
You
a bit
feel like
annoying.
there's like a
So
chat that pops up in your eyes too?
there is, yep.
Let me help you get that. It's think about settings, key bindings, and then it's the last option on cell phone. You just want to change it to something you don't use. Forward space.
Settings, keybinds, and then the last option.
The last option on cell phone.
Okay. No problem. I shall get that one changed as well because yeah, that one gets a little bit annoying. I've told it to come up only when there's a message posted, and it still keeps coming up. Yeah, every time I lock the car.
Or camera, that's the option. Look focus.
Right, got it, got it. I shall get that changed as well. It'll make it a bit. That'll make it a bit easier. Someone's knocking the door. We best let him in, see what he wants. I'm gonna head back out and get to work.
Thank you. Thank you for the discussion.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks a lot,
What's up,
Chief.
Long?
Appreciate you.
No worries. Come on in. What's up, man?
Okay, let's go back downstairs. We had to walk to the second floor, so now we've got to walk to -1. Well, keep walking. Keep walking. There's another set of stairs to go down. Do you know we're getting our steps in. We are getting our steps in. Hopefully my car's still out here.
It's heading westbound. It's the same bike. Green on black.
A quick start video? Oh my god, we never saw this. We never came across this in the last episode. Alright, we're going to watch that in a second. We are going to watch that one in a second. We just need to... I'm just changing a couple of the bindings on the controller, because I've still not got that quite how I want it. it's just, you know, different servers use different keys on some of the stuff, and you know, I'm still running on no pixel controller, so I'm just changing a couple of those things around. Let me just get that done. There's just a couple of keybinds that I'm still not quite happy with, so we'll just I'll just get on with changing those quickly, and then we're going to watch this video. Right, so that's those bindings changed. Now, let's just have a quick look at this video.
To get started, enter any police vehicle and press the F5 button to bring up the remote control. Click the toggle display button at the top to activate the radar. Click the power button to give power to the system, and then once powered up, click the XMIT buttons on the remote control for the antennas that you want to activate. In this case, I'm going to activate both. You then need to set a mode for each antenna, which in this case I'm also going to use same. If you'd like to activate the plate reader as well, click the plate reader button here, and then click toggle display. You can now close down that and close the remote control. Your radar will now detect speeds and also plates that go past it.
Oh, well, that's quite simple then. That is quite simple. So he said toggle display, turn it on. Plate reader, toggle display. Oh, but it's up there, so we'll have it down here. So that should be 1057. The vehicle behind should be 1057. Is that right? Yeah, so that works. Just checking the plate reader works on my vehicle. And I've got 1579. Okay, that works. That works.
Hey, bud.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, not too much, man. I just didn't recognize you. Just thought I'd introduce myself. Black Red. Have I met you before?
I don't know. But let's assume we haven't. My name's Bryan. Bryan Walker.
Ah, Mr. Walker. Ah, pleasure to meet you, man.
Yeah, good to meet you, man. Good to meet you.
When did you join the force? Fairly recently?
Friday. So
Friday.
yeah, last Friday.
Ah, nice. Ah, nice. Not too long ago now.
But because I had quite extensive experience from a couple of other cities, the chief very kindly let me skip cadet mode and go to Officer 1.
Oh, nice. Beautiful. So you up at Officer 1?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Officer 1, yeah. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of experience from 2 other cities. Quite a few years of law enforcement experience. So, Chief just said, "Yeah, you won't be going as cadet then because you'll find that ridiculously boring, and you can just go to Officer 1 and get straight out there and do what you do."
Perfect. Oh, good to see. Well, I hope to see you out there then. Hope we have you backing me up on some stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm always about. I put a lot of hours in as well, so you'll see me about a lot when when you're signed on for duty. You'll probably hear me out and about. I think they said actually I need to change my call sign. I don't know whether was that you that said that.
I didn't notice you didn't have one assigned on the MDT earlier, but I don't know if you've updated that since.
Oh, they've yeah. I've been set as 000 now.
Oh, the special
Yeah, I think
rank.
on the no, I think it was 148. I need to just check the roster and
Yeah, I've
change
got it
that.
up. Yeah, I've got it up. It's 148. Yeah.
148.
Bryan Walker.
Okay. Let me just change that. Okay, yeah, that's 148 now. Although on some of my reports it still says no call sign. I don't know why it does that.
It may update itself. We'll see.
Yeah, when I had that previous call sign in there, it was still coming up saying no call sign in big letters on some of the reports, and I was like, well, I've got a call sign. It's definitely there.
Right. Well, I don't know. Maybe that will hopefully that'll sort itself out for you. And you don't have to worry about it.
Well, it's been set at 148 now, so hopefully that'll update on everything. It's showing on the MDT, so
Nice. I like the glasses you got on, by the way. Pretty funky.
oh, thanks, man, thanks.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I just bought them from the store when I first came to this city. Just bought them in the store. I like the look of the sports look. The sports glasses
The
look.
sporty look. Yeah, kind of got your racing glasses on. Oh my God, he's got rid of the vest.
Oh, hell yeah, baby.
You got rid of the
Look at
vest,
that.
Bill? Go
Hey,
on.
what's going on?
Hello, how you do?
Oh, you solo now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good job,
Very hard
dude.
today. Thank you.
You did. You've worked hard. Good radio communication, everything. Well
Yeah,
deserved.
I try, but I still learn, so I get there. Thank you.
You're doing well. Keep it up.
No, thank you. So now I shall look at that. What card do I pull out?
Go pull out the police cruiser
Okay, thank
or
you.
the police car.
Yeah, I was actually just working on redoing a few muscles actually, because some of my muscles are screwed up. So, like, if I push the L muscle, for example, in the car to enable radar, it also locks the doors, and it comes up with the, the think box. It comes up with that as well. Comes up with like
Right,
3 different
gotcha.
things on my screen just because I pushed one muscle. So
Right.
I've just been in the car just changing that around and making sure it doesn't do
Yeah,
that, because that was getting annoying on my last shift.
absolutely. I had to change the think muscle as well because that was getting locked up with the locking the doors as well. But my radar set to a different muscle on there.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the same actually. It's just finding it amongst the huge list of stuff that's
Did
on there.
you?
I mean, most of it seems to be carnival, if I'm honest. There's a lot of carnival stuff on there.
Yeah. Where was the? Oh God, where was it? The
Affirm.
let me find it.
And 181 is 10-8 as well.
Ron, responding to latest.
Oh, 181 will be. Do you need additionals?
You can join if you like.
No, I can't find it.
Yeah,
I remember I changed the
well-
muscle literally just a day ago, but honestly, how I did, how and where, God knows.
Yeah, it's just a matter of going through that huge list and finding the right one,
I'm
But there's a lot
so
of carnival stuff on there, and I'm like, Christ,
Yeah.
I'm trying to find, PD muscles in there, and
absolutely. I'm sure Mr. Conway showed me how you changed a couple of the bits, so maybe you'll go have a chat with him if needed.
oh, he already told me. Yeah, he already said to me, oh, by the way, do you get the think box come up when you lock your doors or unlock your doors? I was like, yeah, that keeps coming up all the time, even though I've set it to only show up when a message gets posted in there. But yeah, that doesn't seem to make any difference. But he said to me, yeah, you need to. It's the last option on there that's cell phone related. So I've just got to go through and change that.
Affirm, they identified
Oh,
1
well.
mil.
Alright, well, I'm going to go try and have a conversation with Mr. Conway if he's around, but we'll see how we go.
Oh, yeah, you better go and do that now, because he was on his way off for a couple of hours, so you might want to go up there now and just check if he's in there. He was in his office.
Bollocks. Alrighty. Oh, well.
You may well have a check anyway, because Cadet Long was just going in there just as I walked out, so he was still up there having a conversation 5 minutes ago.
Right, okay.
Literally just before you came along and said hello, so maybe he's still up there.
Righty. I'll go have an investigate. I need to grab some probably more.
And
from upstairs
what was your name again?
Corporal Mike Red.
Oh yes, I've seen you on the emails. Yes, I've seen you on the emails.
There we go.
Yeah, so I can finally put a face to the name.
Face to the name, yeah. This is it. Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, it's not a disappointment. What are you on about?
Oh, that's the first time someone said that to me so far. You're too kind.
But yeah, I'll see you out there. Are you around for a while, or are you flying back out? You going home for a sleep, or?
No, I've been on duty about 9 hours so far. I've got about another 3 before, probably 3, maybe 4, maybe hours left.
Yeah, okay. I'm just starting 18-hour shift, so.
An 18-hour.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun with that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
we're gonna try and get a couple of arrests, or at least a car chase going on.
Absolutely. Get out there. Go see if we can get into.
Hey, firm.
It's a mental world out there today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm hearing the radio going off, so there's obviously some stuff going on out there.
Yeah, God, it wasn't quite as hectic as last night yet, but I'm sure it will pick up.
Well, yeah, hopefully so. I mean, without criminals, we haven't got a job, right?
Exactly that.
One way it's gonna post up southbound on
I
Alton
mean,
Street.
it's a
All right, well,
double-edged sword, really, isn't it?
go and have a check if he's still in his office, because he might still be up there talking to Cadet Long. So
Yeah, I'll go.
go
I'll
up
go
and
have
have
a
a
check.
quick check in the office. He was in there just before you came and spoke to me, so he might still be up there. But he did say he'd be back in about 3 hours or so.
Right, copy that. All right, everybody. Well, good catching up with you. Or good, nice to meet you. And
Yeah, good meeting you. Yeah. All right, man. Stay safe.
181
Yeah,
is
you too,
gonna post up at Vinewood Boulevard.
Info.
Nice. So we've got. Oh, that worked. Yeah. So we've got the antenna running. This. How do we get? Oh, there we go. I was going to say, how do we get rid of the menu? Right. Okay. So we've done that. So now we're going to look at these.
Same traffic right around
So
the
what we
corner.
got?
Okay, description on
We
that car
got-
real quick.
Oh, Phil McCracken's come back. Now he did say he was gonna come back.
It is a metallic black compact.
He did say he was gonna come back. Tip of the day: officer testimony can be used as evidence. So we're gonna check the incident
From
log
108's on
quickly.
scene.
Freddie Foreman again. It's all the same name. Titus got done for
126 will be 10-7
GTA.
for
Oh my
about 5.
god.
Info.
108, 181 is gonna be responding to that call as well.
Firm. Hey, take additional. I got a Bel Air black on black 2-door, occupied 2 times at the scrapyard.
Info. On ramp.
Moments later, setting up a speed trap. Shots fired, called in, all units responding.
Additional before I proceed.
And 181 is arriving on scene.
Oh wow. Warrant issued. Oh my god, Titus, what have you been doing, bro? Pleaded guilty. Shit. But it doesn't say anything about what he was given. Titus Jeffens, 2300, sentence 10. Oh, I mean, he could do that standing on his head. Okay. See, this never comes up for me, these two.
Let's get out of his way and check this car out here, because this looks messed up.
I don't know why I don't come up on this list. It says 10 minutes. I don't know why I don't come up on this list, but oh well. Whatever. We don't really mind. We don't really mind. Yeah, on duty. Right, okay, so we were looking at this. We were looking at this particular binding here. The last one of the phone. Whoa. So that's insert. Okay. We've changed that one. I don't know where it's set a waypoint to. So it was the last one on the phone. Alright, so I just need to change that to something random. Change it to keypad number 7. Now I just need to change the radar so that that's... Is there anything... Yeah, there is something shown on R. What isn't used? See, engine toggles used. That's the headlights. So J isn't used. So let's set the radar as J. J is not used, so I'm going to have to find the radar now. It's going to be under one of the PD. This skateboards, tackle, we've got as G. I believe I've set that in WASD. Yes, I have. So it's just L1 and R1. R1 to talk on the radio. L1 to tackle. Toggle keybind lock. I think that's it. So now we set that as J. Yes! Nice, nice, nice. Right, we're ready to go. We are ready to go out on patrol. What was the last call? 10 minutes ago. Alright. I don't know what it set a waypoint to. It set a waypoint for some reason. To just nowhere. It won't let me... It won't let me respond. Oh, the... Oh, for God's sake. What happens here? Oh my God, I want to go to this officer down, but it won't. It won't let me come out of the...
You good?
Oh no. Somebody forgot to eat.
Brian, you good? Shit, can I...
We can't hear you, sure. You might want to cough. And
Alright,
your
just
voice.
sit tight, okay?
Have you got first aid?
Yeah, I'm having a desync issue as well, so I think I'm gonna have to take a quick nap.
Let me get you situated real quick.
No worries. I'm having a desync issue, so.
Yeah, I really don't know what that is, sure.
Syncs your
brain
deadly these
hurting.
days.
I think your brain's hurting. It's okay. It happens.
Get you sorted out there, boss, and then you can take you a quick nap. We should get you on your feet real quick.
Yeah, no
Just a
worries.
little bit
Yeah,
longer.
I need to take a quick nap just to help with this issue.
Yeah, fix your migraines.
Oh, okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for reviving. Thank you.
It's good to shit.
Oh, there we go.
Honestly,
There we go. There we
I thought
go.
it was red for getting too hydrate.
I just
Oh.
need to I need to think about doing something quickly. I'm just gonna
Don't
do
worry. Okay.
that. Ugh. To be fair, they all came to my assistance because I didn't eat. I was looking at these houses, but there's more houses for sale. Alright. Whatever. Alright, we're heading out. We're heading out.
Mama, 你好。Hey, Rachel, what's
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, is that Bryan?
Yes, it is.
You might be missing your GPS, bud.
You guys, just to check if it's me or not.
Nah, it's our cruisers. We had the same issue.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
I think it might be me.
Hey, buddy. Business isn't exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, swap out, I think.
Oh, please.
Where's that?
No fucking way.
It's Mike. Yeah. Phil, drive away and see if you can hear sirens.
Tempo. Nothing so far. Say 10 to on the sirens, sir.
Hey, firm, fix the situation. Damn faulty cars, bro.
Yes.
Hey, Robbie, how you doing? I got some great projects that need outsourcing. Exactly. Lazy Americans here cost a fortune. Can you assure me that my clients won't pay more than $50 per worker? Cool, let's make it happen.
One 181 is going to respond to recent.
From 1 mil.
148 also responding to recent. 148 also responding to recent.
Hey, firm, 108's gonna actually head down towards Maze Bank Arena real quick.
Uh, 181's gone to arrive on scene.
148 arrived on scene. I've not seen anything down here since I've been here. Very quiet.
Show 126 back to 10-8.
Hey, firm.
So 181's going to be searching the premises of the house to make sure everything is secure and safe.
Is anyone going on that reckless?
Southbound
148, I can attend on that, Reckless.
Are you looking for a 4-door SUV, black on black? Number plate pending. 1 sec. Number plate starting with 28 Victor November.
Yeah, 148, 28 Victor November Papa 772. Show me attend on that one.
151 responding to latest.
181 same traffic.
Yeah, who was that cadet that's just rammed my vehicle off the road? 148. Yeah, 148. Who's that cadet that's just rammed my vehicle off the road?
That did not happen in my eye. I do apologize.
On scene.
So it is 181.
Yeah, BF Club, blue on blue.
Yeah, I'm standing right in front of it. Wasn't this the car that was attending the event?
Affirm.
This prize vehicle's already being used.
Uh, 148, I'm going to have to attend back to PD. A cadet ran my vehicle off the road, so I'm going to need a new vehicle now.
Is anyone's system playing up on the DMV?
Oh, sorry, 1099, sorry.
I have an infinite loading error on my tablet.
I think that's just him.
Yeah, mine's working fine. If it's DMV, don't worry about it. Since it's in a theft, for insurance purposes, we impound those.
Pull over to the side of the road.
151 radio check.
Confirm.
Hello. Hello. So you're a local, huh? You want to explain why you were driving in that way, sir? You want to explain yourself at all, why you were driving on the wrong side of the road? You were speeding, you ran a red light. You want to explain any of that to me, sir?
Can you meet me at Alta Apartments in the back parking lot?
10-4.
Yeah, a little update on DMV. Seems like it was not connecting to the servers correctly. We might be out. We might have to contact DMV server.
Yeah, we'll get the IT guy to look at that, because we really need that.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, what's your 20? What's your 20?
On scene with this blue vehicle.
Hey, firm. When you're finished with that, can you come to Alta back parking lot?
Yeah, 10-4. Give me 5 bucks.
Hey, firm.
Oh, I need you to just stay there, sir. Let me do a few checks on your vehicle. So he is on 484 48N FA761. See what we got here. Because the manner is, he was on the wrong side of the road, for crying out loud. I mean, what was he thinking? What was he thinking? Let's have a look. So he's on 48 NFA 761. Okay.
Just a one-way. I'll be en route.
You don't need 181 with you, do you? Because I have a report to write.
You're good.
Info.
Alright, sir, I'll let you go on this occasion, but mind the manner of your driving, please. Don't be driving on the wrong side of the road. Don't be running red lights. Red lights mean you have to stop. I appreciate you stopped at the stop sign over there, but running red lights is not good, so please make sure you don't do that in the future.
Urgency of this?
Have yourself a nice day.
It's not urgent.
If I roll over code 1.
Unbelievable level of driving there from the locals. Alrighty. We're just gonna pull up here. Set a... that guy's just going around in circles anyway. Oh, no indication there. Alright, fair enough. Whatever you want to do, sir. Whatever you want to do. We need a new vehicle because this one's not working right. Seeing as a cadet rammed into it. I think that was 181. He rammed into it. And now we need a new one. I honestly don't know what he was thinking. What was he thinking? Probably not a lot. We've actually got a green light. It's very rare. Very rare to see a green light. Watch the moped driver. Don't want to annoy any mopeds.
Hey, Rachel, what's up? Yeah, our profiles are a match on the internet.
Oh, it's a bit further up, isn't it? That's not good. Tried to do it on the wrong one. Got to the wrong doors. Should have noticed really, it said Badger above the door. Yeah, this cruiser needs to be repaired. So we'll give this back to Michael. Michael, my man, we need you to take that back this vehicle and give me a new one. You can take that one back, Michael. We're just going to go and check something actually.
Right next to me.
10-4 on my
What,
way.
the vehicle explosion?
126, same traffic.
108, same traffic.
Vehicle explosion, really?
Ooh, she ain't turning.
Damn, we're missing out. We are missing out right now.
I'm going to go for the one furthest west.
I have arrived on scene. There is an empty vehicle here. It's been exploded. Trying to look for casualties.
Hey, firm. Let's look for bodies around. Looks like they hit this bike and blew up.
126 on scene of the furthest east. No visual of any explosion.
Hey, firm. We have a bike and a SUV right now.
Copy that. Just driven past the second one as well. No visual there either. I think it's just on yours.
Simple.
No sign of any bodies around here.
Hey, firm, let's just block traffic.
There is something I want to check out as well. There's something I'm not happy about there. There is something I'm not happy about there. Looking for a chief. We need to change that. We're 148. We are. Oh. Where have I gone now? I was on the list. Yeah. Oh, I've been added to EMS chat. Why? Why haven't I been added to EMS chat? Alright. Whatever you say. Um. I've been put down as EMS. They must have accepted my application. Edit user profile. Server profile, that's the one I want. 148. Save changes. Okay, I need to stop the stream for a moment. I will be